Good morning, Dr. Peterson. I'm wondering what the proper course of action is if a person is unable to save their father from the belly of the whale. Well, I would say on the psychological side, the most appropriate action is to reconstitute your father from the fragments of fathers that are available to you. You know, and you see children do this anyways, automatically, as they assemble a father from the plethora of images and exemplars of paternal behavior that they're exposed to, right? So some of that, and the largest part, is modeled by their actual father, assuming they're in contact with him. But you know, you can learn to incorporate the spirit of the benevolent father from uncles, from family friends, from heroes in movies, from great authors, from great men in the past, and what you have to do. And so Jung also pointed this out as a developmental necessity. It's like the spirit of the father is not the same as your father. And if you have your father confused with the spirit of your father, of the father, let's say, you're still going to be under the thumb of your father. And that's not a good thing. You need to abstract out the universal image of the benevolent patriarchal, let's say, and you need to use that as a guide. That's what a humanities education was supposed to do for people, by the way. It was supposed to introduce them to the great characters of history and to introduce the acolyte or the apprentice to that body of thought and practice, and to catalyze identification with that meta-father. And that would be a step on the way, let's say, to developing a relationship with the Supreme Father. That's another way of thinking about it. And that's characterized, you know, as the God who eternally rules from above. So if you can't rescue your own father from the belly of the beast, then you turn to the Father as such. And I would also say, to the degree that you're capable of doing that, and then you put what you've learned into practice in your life, you'll turn into the sort of person that might turn into a model for your own father, and it might be that would be the best way to rescue even him from the abyss. You know, if a father has a son whose moral conduct outstrips his own, if there's any love left there, then that can be pretty compelling evidence to the father to straighten up his own life and to start to fly straight. So